I definitely didn't trust that for many years, and then finally was like, I guess.
You gotta print other things. Well, that'll do it then.
Yeah.
Sounds like waking up early to print some documents.
You can always go to Staples, but their things never work for me.
They never work for anyone. They never work for the people who work at Staples.
What generally happens is I go to Staples, I try to print a thing, I wait for 10 minutes, the printer doesn't work, I bring the jump drive to the person at the print center, and I'm like, this didn't work. And she's like, God damn it, fine, it never works, I'll just give it to you for free.
Yup, that sounds like the Staples experience, for sure.
Yeah.
The website says it's open. Is it like... This actually happened to me and Emily the other day, where we were trying to get food from a restaurant that's literally across the street, and she called and was like, hey, I want to place a takeout order, and they just kind of said angrily, we're closed, and hung up on her. And,
that's not nice.
Well, apparently they're on holiday hours, but their website doesn't say so.
What restaurant?
It's just a coffee shop across the street.
Oh, okay.
Which we like, but...
I wanted to live your food decisions vicariously through you.
It's Caldi's Coffee in St. Louis, Missouri. It was just really frustrating. Like, how do you say you're open and not be open? Like, if you're gonna have holiday hours and you have a website that says when you're open, put them on your website. I'm not about to blame people for, like, you know, Google having the wrong hours, because that happens all the fucking time, and that's not their fault, that's Google. Because, like, sometimes you try to change your hours on Google, and you fucking can't. But yeah,
so the customer service interaction that pissed me off this week.
Uh-huh.
So, my health insurance does not actually cover medications.
Oh,
like,
what?
that would cost a lot of money.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I went to my doctor and I was like, hey, so, like, is there anything we can do about the cost of these? Because it's a lot.
Is there a generic? Right.
Right. And they were like, oh, your insurance doesn't cover it. Let me help you out. And, like, went to this website where he could print out, like, pharmacy coupons. Specific pharmacy coupons that were, like, in a database that I could bring to the pharmacy when, like, he, like, put in my prescriptions. And that was neat.
Yeah, that's, I mean, it's cool that he has something like that.
Yeah, so, like, it actually saves me a lot of money. So, like, I end up needing drugs from a couple of different pharmacies for different things.
Right.
And the first one was totally fine. And then I went to Walgreens.
Oh,
and the pharmacist at Walgreens treated me... GoodRx, that's the one. The person at Walgreens treated me like this fucking, like, horrible poor person who dares make her put in the work of entering in the information on the coupons.
Yeah, how dare I not want to be fucking fleeced for my medicine that I need?
And then when the number was a little higher than I thought it would be, and I asked about it just because I was curious, she was like, oh, well, it would have been so much more expensive without the coupons.
Right. Yeah,
and it was just like, just a real pill.
That's
just
fucked
like,
up.
I guess that's why she works at the pharmacy, because she's a fucking
real pill. That's wonderful. Yeah, that's what coupons are fucking for, right? Like, they lower the goddamn price. God, that's so stupid.
So yeah, that was really obnoxious. Thanks for making me feel like a poor person. Yeah, I mean, I kind of am, but, like, you don't have to make me feel that way also.
I mean, unless you have one of those, like, private doctors, we're all poor people in the fucking medical system,
in the health world, yeah.
I mean, yeah, like, increasingly we're all rich people or poor people anyway, right?
Yeah, and I know which fucking side of that divide I'm falling on.
Yup! Hooray! We're poor. Yes, the people who attach a value.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing.
I was just.
It wasn't that I was made to feel like a poor person. It was that I was made to feel shame.
Right, somebody who makes you feel small because you don't want to be bankrupted or you know, put in the full-on negatives just to get the medicine that you need.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
And it's like, sometimes medicine is expensive, especially if I need it every day.
Yeah, medicine is pretty
sometimes
frequently
it's expensive. Yeah.
I've never known medicine to be anything but expensive, actually.
Yeah, fucking real. Goodbye, Maractus.
Coupons are making the person ahead of you in line returning your product more complicated. Yeah, but... Yeah.
I was the only one in line.
Right.
I was at the drive-thru.
That's true. I.O. is a doctor.
It's true.
There used to be, when we went to the CVS in like coastal Massachusetts, there was a pharmacist that like we would always dread. Like there were the rest of the pharmacists, and then there was this one
bad
person
one,
who was just like they were, rude and snippy, and somehow it was this weird thing where they were both like kind of rude and snippy, but also the transaction always took the longest when this person was doing it. So it was like they were mad about their time being wasted, but they were also actually the person wasting everyone's time.
Yeah.
And it was just so this level of like projection and cognitive dissonance that I was just like, I don't. Why? Okay, yeah, if you use coupons on a gift and you give somebody a gift receipt for that gift, like, you've bamboozled. You've done a bamboozle.
Sure. I mean, look, there are definitely some people out there who would enjoy getting the medicine that I get.
Right.
But I'm not going to give it to anybody as a gift.
No, but yeah, I don't think Dreadite is talking about this circumstance, though.
Sure.
Bamboozle is such a good word. Oh, we found the plot. Look at this.
Oh, okay, sorry. Who's speaking?
I think this person in the red.
Okay. I can't enter Spike in this, so I've just been hanging around here this whole time.
Just in front of this rusty door?
No one can challenge the dark type leader like this. What's with the gate being shut? How am I supposed to get the gym badge now? Huh. Oh, this is her. Did I have a voice for her? Yeah, I don't think I did. I think it's just you. Yeah.
Hello, I guess. This is worse.
By the way, I wish you were the kind of doctor who could prescribe me drugs.
No!
No! I think that would be a mutually beneficial agreement.
Caterberg, are you taking the Fifth Amendment? Couldn't make it. Oh, I see. Oh, they would have to pay. Oh boy. That is a weird circumstance and confusing circumstance.
Yeah, that is confusing. That would be a bad gift.
Oh, I see. 5th place in all-time rankings of cheerers. Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice.
Thanks
you. Thanks for cheering.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. Also, you've really now you're way up in the ranks on the top here
on our little recent activity board. Caterberg. It's like I'm announcing a fucking demolition derby.
Can we restart the call real quick? I am having issues.
Yes. Hey, we appreciate the 21 cents. Let's be
That's
real.
21 cents toward our next video game.
It's true. Start video call.
All right. Thanks.
I was born here, so I know another way in. If you want to get into town, how about I show you the way? But you're my rival, so you'll have to beat me in a battle first, got it?
Do we have... How many rivals do we have?
How did I misjudge you? I get it. You need to get ready. Go on then, I'll wait here till you're ready. Right, so instead that way you don't give them a receipt, and then that way they can go into the big box store and be like, I got this as a gift, I don't have a receipt, I don't know. I think that the problem is with the big box stores, and we have to try to work around their shitty policies.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm glad I didn't go into the battle because fuck.
Yeah. We're poisoned. We're hurt.
We're poisoned.
It's not great.
And, like, it sucks for the person returning the thing, it sucks for the employee, it sucks for the person who bought the gift. This is all on the shitty, like, big box retail store. I already said all this shit!
I'm just gonna blame the fact that we have, like, 9 stores in the whole world now.
Yeah, no, I would be quick, like, if somebody throws a TV at you, that is a different problem.
Well, I think the thing that Dreadite is saying is, I don't think I was saying blame the person who works at the store.
No,
I think I was saying blame corporate policy.
Blame corporate policy. And if somebody throws a TV at you, I'm willing to blame them,
That's sort of on
too.
the person who's throwing the TV, too, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've had a
The problem, as usual, is number 1, capitalism, and number 2, assholes.
Yup.
And capitalism and assholes a lot of times come together. Sometimes they're different problems, sometimes the same problem. Seems like this is a double problem.
Yes. I respect you as me rival and all that, but I got too much at stake to go around losing now. Now, okay, it's important that I remember that Morpeko is an electric type.
Yeah, we don't have water types anymore.
No, we do. We have Discount War Turtle.
Oh, I hate that thing.
I've powered up a whole lot. I'm gonna beat you into the ground in it. I don't know what I said anymore. It's gone off the screen. Sucker Punch. It's one of the things that matters, not just because it's important type-wise, but also because it's a thing I forget, because you look at Morpeko and it's like, this is an electric type? What the hell?
Yeah.
It's just like a weird
Morpeko, it pecks more. What else is it gonna do?
Right, it's like a morphing torpedo. Only 10 more levels for Truck Nuts. Scrappy.
Hooray! And then we get a America Bird.
Yes, then we get a sweet America Bird, that's right.
Yeah, G-dubs, I'm still sad about.
R.I.P. G-dubs.
At least we've got our Sylveon still.
Use code F in the chat to pay respects for G-dubs. Oh, we have Moonblast now.
That's amazing! Sylveon can use the power of the moon to kill MC Hammer?
Yeah.
I love it.
We can blast people with the moon now. Toxicroak sounds like a Farnsworth type of operation. The moon is canonically trans?
Oh, sure, yeah.
That sounds right. By the way, I'm still using this to play this game. I don't know if I mentioned that today in the chat, but that's why you can hear all this.
I really love the clicky. It's so nostalgic to me, that N64 clicky.
It's wonderful.
To me, that, sound still says gaming.
Oh, yes, some people... Some people...
I don't know how old Cook the Fourth is.
Some people in this chat are younger than the Nintendo 64.
Oops.
This is a Nintendo 64 controller.
So back in the day...
I don't know if you really know that and you're just trolling me, because either way it's possible.
Back in the day, they had really good 2D games.
It's true.
And then they decided, what if we have 3D games? And then that was Nintendo 64, and it kind of worked sometimes.
The clicking does add a lot. It feels very good.
We should... I was going to say we should play a Nintendo 64 game on this stream, but we did that. That was Superman.
We did. We did play many hours of Superman. We played all the Supermans.
I still think Pokemon Stadium 2 is an all-time great Nintendo 64 game.
Yes.
Ocarina of Time, and even better, Majora's Mask.
Oh, Majora's Mask. Love that game. That's got the moon in it.
It does.
The moon figure's very
I don't know if that
prominent.
moon is trans. I mean, it might be.
It might be. We, you know... I don't think we have...
Eternal Darkness is a GameCube game.
All hail Shadow! Thanks for the follow, Marco Alien 19. Much
Marco
appreciated.
Alien, welcome.
What's with that? My Pokemon didn't get a chance to really do their thing at all. Ugh! Oh, we got as many monies as there are feet in a mile, I think.
Nice.
I don't know why that was important for me to say.
That's true. Io does have a moon name.
That is a really... Oh, gosh. I mean, 5260, I was close. My partner, Morpeko, has been interested in you and your strength, and I think I get it now. But I've got everyone in Spike Muth supporting me. Is this where she's from?
Oh, maybe.
I'm definitely gonna get all 8
maybe.
gym badges just so I can have a rematch with you. Just things we learned in Space Doctor School.
They did do remasters of the N64 titles for 3DS that look a little better.
Yes, they did. Those do look a little better, but
my favorite Zelda game is Link to the Past, which I think has aged a lot better.
Link to the Past still looks great.
Yeah.
Your name is pretty great, and if people ask you, because of your knowledge of Final Fantasy, if people ask you why the moon, you can say for the power. Classic Final Fantasy IV translation artifacts. They just type like IO like input output. IO psych. What is I/O psych? What is that? I don't know what that is at all. Industrial, organizational. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, input-output psychology?
Yeah, that's what I thought, too.
Because I'm thinking of, like, the input-output port on, like, old PCs.
I mean, that definitely was I/O, right?
Right.
On, like, the serial port, the serial bus or whatever?
If you're installing, like, an old computer game, you have to know, like, your I/O port and where your Sound Blaster 16 is installed and all that. Otherwise, you won't get a good job on the install. Get a good job? What? What did I say?
I get it. It's fine. You're having beer.
So we're coming up on a gym.
All right, it's the dark gym. Do we have anything that can beat a dark type?
We do.
What beats a dark type?
In fact, let me tell you what beats a dark type. A fairy type.
It's Sylveon's time to shine.
Also, a fighting type, if I remember correctly.
It's Bad Boy's time to shine.
We have some sort of crazy murder squad. So let's put card gauge in front.
7 minutes left. We have more than 7 minutes.
We have
an hour and 7.
An hour and 7 minutes.
Yeah, don't worry, Cook. We're around.
Oh yeah, Bug too.
Can we Wonder Trade the Murder Boy? I feel like we are sort of forced into keeping him.
What if we Wonder Trade Prongles?
I'm thinking Truck Nuts goes.
You don't want America Bird? That's fair.
Well, I'm kind of over America is the problem.
That's true, and it is bad to see Truck Nuts on our screen.
Did you see that debate? I didn't, but I heard about it.
I read about the debate, but I chose not to watch it because I didn't want to be in physical pain.
I heard they spent the entire time being like, "Dear Bernie Sanders, why do you hate America?"
Yeah.
For like 3 straight hours.
1% of the America is hated by 99%. Wait, no, I got this backwards again. Let me start over.
You're gonna have to work on your Bernie.
I am.
I mean, I hope you'll have to work on your Bernie.
I am gonna have to work on my Bernie until it gets to strong bad proportions. Prongles is pretty bad, but so is Truck Nuts. My Bernie's not strong bad level though. I need to ratchet
it's getting there.
It up.
I'm just saying, if all breaks well, you may have to spend some years working on your Bernie.
God, I hope so. You know, that would be a really that's one of the outcomes I'd be excited about.
Yeah.
So, it turns out that when you talk as much as I do, sometimes you get tired of the sound of your own voice and decide to use other people's voices. I don't know. That's a made-up answer. We do... Fuck! We need a watertight. Ah, shit.
Well, we've got one, kind of.
I guess we'll trade truck nuts. Okay, actually, I want to point out something that we pointed out previously, which is if we trade truck nuts, somebody gets a Pokemon named Truck Nuts.
Yep, no, that's very good.
Great, let's do that.
Is very good. We just have to make sure we put Truck Nuts in and he doesn't die.
Yes, no, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta change into our uniform. Now, this gym mission is pretty weird. Because the gym leader's just kind of that way. So we're gonna go this way.
Okay. We do have a lot of wild area pokes left to catch.
That's true, and we've kind of been intentionally saving those up.
Yeah, but we're heading toward the end game here,
That's
right?
true, that's true.
It's a battle between our desires.
What the fuck? Okay.
You want to get past me.
Sure.
From my perspective, it's the Jedi who are.
Only Team Yell deals in absolutes. No, there's one more.
Is this the last gym? No, there's one more after
this.
this.
There's the Dragon Man, Rayhan or whatever. The guy who had a French voice when I said was him. God damn it.
What's truck nuts?
What are truck nuts?
I know about pecans and almonds and walnuts, but I don't know about truck nuts.
Now, the good thing is that it sounds like this child has grown up in a region where they will have seen truck nuts.
I've definitely seen testicles hanging off of vehicles, but I did not know they had a joyful name.
A joyful name. Vehicletesticles.gov. God, you know, I think we should buy up all the government's domains so that they have to use, like, vehicletesticles.gov for us to pay our taxes and stuff.
I'm gonna grow up to be a libertarian.
Only the cis deal in absolute. And yes,
I love that meme. It's so good.
When you trade, they have the names.
Uh-huh, and they can't rename them.
I don't think I ever did hear this one. So, by the way, while we're talking about whatever we're talking about, this Mr. Mime thinks there's a wall here, and that means we can't progress past it.
Yep, I mean, that's Detective Pikachu logic.
You have nuts on your chest. What have you got? Oh, I think I remember this one. I remember...
Dysphoria?
I remember... Okay, this joke just leveled up. We have seen Mr. Rhyme, right? We've seen that? The guy...
not in here. No, we haven't.
The old-timey comedian with the cane? No? Okay, I love Mr. Rhyme.
No.
Wait! No, okay, Crambler, the answer to the joke can't be Charlie Chaplin.
That doesn't make sense.
What do we got? Okay. Chestnuts.
Oh, chestnuts.
God damn it. Yup. If you got nuts on a wall, what do you got? Well, you got walnuts. Absolutely.
Big fucking problems. What do you got?
Well, because this is clearly a three-parter, right? And the third part is where we're gonna get
the third part is just Batman!
Right, this is... I'm scared!
A nightmare.
Yeah, not a good...
A bad.
No gag reflex! Yes!
Yeah, that's very good, yeah.
That's the one!
That is very good.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's right.
I feel like that scene was from Detective Pikachu. Not the dick scene.
I knew what you meant, but it took me a second.
Yeah.
People are just jumping out of windows. Did I surprise you?
Surprised?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
For it. No, you do.
I'm a little surprised how much my legs hurt from that landing. If I stand still like this for too long, it'll hurt so bad I might cry. I think it was the window was already broken.
You missed the cock gobbling scene. Well, you probably didn't see the R-rated version.
Yeah,
of Detective Pikachu.
If
the DP stands for something different in that version of Detective Pikachu. I'll tell you that.
DP, Dissective Pikachu.
Nope, that's not what it stands for. Nope, not in this version.
Not Dissective Pikachu?
Nope.
Director's Nut. I feel like Director's Nut... There's a joke about the Hollywood establishment in there that I don't have. I haven't figured it out yet.
Speaking of the Hollywood establishment, Eric, we have not yet had the Oscar gossip section of the stream.
Is it time for Oscars?
Yeah, them Oscars are out. The noms are out. They've been nommed.
Okay,
so...
I've nommed all the Oscars. I haven't gossed all the... I haven't nommed the
You've not gossed all the Oscars.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch this guy out because I got swaggered and I don't want to kill myself here.
Yeah.
St. Louis Superman got nominated? The Joker did get a bunch.
Yeah, that bad clown, he got more noms than any other movie of the year.
I think I
saw this. That?
I think I saw this on the
that
news.
That bad clown. That one bad clown, he got 11.
I did hear this.
Yeah.
I'm depressed. I'm depressed about this because the movie is bad, not just like...
I have lots of opinions. I think the one that I'm mad about right now is that I watched Little Women last night, and Greta Gerwig getting snubbed for Best Director was a fucking travesty.
Yeah, okay, that is awful because I've heard I've heard it's amazing.
That movie did get a Best Picture nom, which is great. It won't win, but not even getting a Best Director nomination. That was some of the best directing that I have seen in years. It was very good.
What the fuck else got nominated instead?
I mean, a bunch of sad boy movies. We've been like Jonklers and stuff. Gotta give that sad clown a nom.
Also, that only women like it.
Yeah. That movie is so good, everybody in this chat needs to go see it.
I'd be happy to.
Yeah. Greta Gerwig made a bunch of structural changes to the story that make it really interesting.
That make it, like, something that translates to film?
I mean, I think it translates, but it's just a way to, like... It's done in, like, long flashback sequences, so you sort of start at, like, the 80% mark of the story, and you see sort of flashes of, like, the quote-unquote present day of the film.
Yeah.
And then you flash back to childhood, and it works so well in terms of, like, establishing context.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do put out a lot of movies, and I don't have the time to go to the theater for all of them. I do like watching movies in my home.
I was not a fan of the Star Wars.
Yup.
We don't have to spend too much time on it, but I did not like that war.
I have a lot of, like, various complaints about the Star Wars. I enjoyed my movie theater experience because I have the ability to kind of, like... If I'm in the movie theater, I just get immersed. It just sort of happens
I usually
to me.
do. For whatever reason, this one didn't. I think the problem is that I watched The Last Jedi the night before, and that is my absolute favorite Star Wars. And if you are very attached to The Last Jedi and see it right before, you probably will not like this movie. If you just sort of like The Last Jedi, or you're ambivalent toward it, or whatever, and you sort of just go into this movie having not seen it in a while, you'll probably like it.
See, here's the thing. I love The Last Jedi, and we watched The Last Jedi like a week before we rewatched The Last Jedi like a week before we watched the Star Wars. The Star Wars. Jesus Christ. Fuck
yeah, I mean, like, Emma loves The Last Jedi, saw it the night before with me, and still loved the new one. Right. Or at least liked the new one. It may just be a me thing.
I'm on the same page as Emma overall. If that's the Emma's opinion, then it sounds like I'm in pretty much the same place where I'm like, I liked it, BB+. I have a lot of little complaints, and those complaints, like, if I sat down and thought about them a lot and then watched the movie again, I'd probably like the movie less.
And for me, it was I never got immersed, so I was nitpicking the whole way through, and that's always the recipe for a bad experience, right? Because like plot holes and shit doesn't matter if you're just sort of engaging in the film, but if you're not engaged, if it loses you from the fucking first line of the title crawl, like there's just nothing you can do.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Well, one of my problems with the movie was the fucking title crawl.
But it never got me back, is the problem. Every time I almost got back in, it did something that I thought was egregious.
Sure.
Not grievous. It was fine.
Oh, General Grievous.
My position of Star Wars is essentially just that Jenny Nicholson rant.
Yeah, that's fair.